Hello and welcome once again. Today we'll show a quick demo of how we can create a complete and useful application using D4E AI. We can ask for something like create a timesheet or create an insurance policy admin system, and D4E AI will generate a working application that can be used as a prototype or continuously improve it until it is ready for production. The resulting system includes SQL data actions and menu items to execute them. The new system is also highly aligned with enterprise governance requirements, including CPS 230, as we explained in previous videos. Let's begin. Here we have a blank Excel workbook, and we simply type a command to create our application, such as help me create a timesheet system. We submit that, and AI goes to work and generates an XLSX file containing the data actions and structure of the system. Here we have generated a file, and we can now open and review it. It will look something like this, and we can see that after we have formatted the SQL, they will be color coded, and we get the menu, and then the menus will be available. Everything here was created by AI. In previous videos, we have seen what these type sheets represent. We can see that the formatted SQL and data actions and how the AI structured them so D4E can execute everything directly. We also have menu items that make the application easy to operate. Let us do some practical work with this timesheet system. Here we can view the employees, the projects, and the timesheets being reported. Let's click on here, for example, to see the employees. We click on here, we will see the projects. We click on here, we will see some timesheets. So let's just get everything that we can see. And here we have employees that are sample employees that were created. Let's do another one. Let's look at the projects. And here we have projects. And let's look at some sample timesheets. And here we have some sample timesheets. Now let's look at the underlying database.
I'm not quite sure how to help.
We look at the underlying database and see the same information there. As you can see, the same data appears, confirming that Excel front end and the SQL back end are fully integrated. Now let's try and see if we can get some useful reports, such as, let's say, a payroll summary that AI has created for us. And we can see from the previous screen, employee ID has 12 hours report. Well, let's bring back that thing, and that sum will match. Okay, so that's good. It's a good report. Now we can even try to do some update. Let's try to update and try to add some timesheets to show how we can do that. We put it into update mode, and let's say we add another timesheet for employee ID 3, and add 7 hours, and we update the table, and we can see there was one update happening. And if we can look at the data again, or what the timesheets are, let's see what it holds, and we can see there are now 5 timesheets. So we are able to update and report on our updates. So we can look at the payroll summary again, and we see this employee 3 has now more total hours. So as a complete system, it already works. From here, we can continuously improve the application to suit our needs. For example, if we go back, we can try and improve the application by asking AI with this command: improve this application by inserting 20 employees, 20 new timesheets, and the following projects. We can say something like that, submit, and it will create a new application for the same database that we wanted to. So no problem with improving our application continuously until we're happy and we're ready to put it into production. So easy. Now, how do we put that into production? So we know that this application, D4E, produces a working system using Excel as the UI and SQL as the back-end database. There are no complex Excel artifacts or formulas, just clean UI using these menus and SQL as the back-end database. The code, as we can see, is simply in text. It works on local PostgreSQL instance, but it can be very quickly modified to run in the cloud. Let's have a close look at that. If you're happy with this application, after you've continuously improved it, you can quickly modify it to run on the cloud. It currently works on Postgre now, but we can show how it can be run in the cloud. In an enterprise environment, IT can provision a cloud PostgreSQL service, and the same SQL app can be deployed there. All that's needed is a simple change in the connection parameters. Everything inside this Excel stays the same. What do we mean by that? Let's have a look. This is the parameter that we can use for the local database. And this is all we need to change it to. Notice that it's very much the same. There is a driver that we simply need to configure based on what your IT has provisioned for you. So in summary, we have seen that D4E AI can generate a complete and useful application. It can start on a local database, and with trivial changes in parameters, it can run on a cloud infrastructure as a well-governed enterprise application. Thank you, and see you next time.